The Greek tradition of reason is logos, word of God in Jerusalem is logos. The Greek tradition is the tradition of reason. Logos was the word whose validity could and must be demonstrated, but the word of God was a system of knowledge of unquestioned validity. The word in English is myth, but it was mythos in ancient Greek. Before Athens produced a system of logic, mankind developed a tradition of faith in God called mythos. Myth tradition of logos came a tradition of faith from Jerusalem. Athens is the source of the tradition of logos, but the source of logos traces back to another tradition. This tradition also had contained the word logos, but without logic. That is because before the word of logic was science, their word of God was mythos. Mythos is the tradition of faith and emotion called mythos. The source of mythos is her. It is the source of the logos. Logos is the word for word in ancient Greek, but stems back further yet to Jerusalem, the source of mythos. In Jerusalem, logos was not the word for word. Instead, logos was the word for the word of God. Before there was a logical narrative that explained the world, there was a sacred one. There was a word for this too in ancient Greece, and the word was mythos. Like logos, the word has many meanings, and among them, that word is word. Mythos also mean report, tale, or story, but the definition the epic of classical Greek culture would have preferred was fiction. Before the tradition of knowledge of logos, there was a tradition of wisdom and faith. Before logos was the word, there was the word of God. Before there was the word logos and the word of reason, there was the world of mythos, the word of God and the word for fiction.